Well, hey there, YouTubes. So, I don't know if I'm going to make it through this challenge or not, but I'm going to try it. I'm going to try and at least make a couple of videos a week through December for Vlogmass. So, as this is the first video, I just wanted to talk about what's been going through my mind lately. And that's been two ideas that bind and that all 5 of the major holidays that are celebrated this time of year have in common. So that is Yule, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Christmas, and Christmas. What do they all have in common? Light and resiliency. So Yule, historic European holiday, celebrated long before the invasion of the Abrahamics. And yeah, you probably hear the dog back in the background. Yule, it's a celebration of the return of the S-U-N, the sun. Depending on which particular pagan path people follow, which mythologies, which path is celebrated and is talked about, in my Nordic studies, Suna takes a great rest and then she comes back. But mythology aside, what did that mean to ancestors? What did that mean to people who live in a cold weather environment when they start noticing that the days are getting slightly longer? Well, hope. And the idea that, yeah, there's a lot of challenge above, a lot of challenge going forward. Colder days, there's still going to be quite a bit of darkness. There's still a lot of challenges as far as the food supply goes, especially to an ancient people. But the days are getting longer, there's more light, and that means there's hope for the spring to come. Hanukkah. It is the celebration of the Festival of Light. When the Maccabees had battled against their enemies, taken back their temples, and there was only 1 day's worth of oil, which ended up lasting for 8. So, light, hope, resiliency, being able to face their enemies and overcome. Kwanzaa. Now, please, if I get some of this stuff wrong, please comment below, tell me I'm wrong. Kwanzaa uses I wish I knew the word for it, but a set of candles to mark the different nights in which different principles are noted and discussed. Creativity, community, economic independence, among many others. And a lot of that it's arguable is talking about resiliency. Christmas, the rebirth of the S-O-N. Sometimes known as the light of the world, the Lord of Light, insert Abrahamic stuff here. And I'm going to avoid talking about why the birth of this particular deity is placed where it is in the calendar, but in general, the idea of light, of hope, to some degree some resiliency, because a lot of people have community experiences. This might be the time of year where people might go to their religious rituals and rites, brings them back and helps them do a little bit of a spiritual reset for many people. And last but not least, Christmas, the secular holiday aspect of it. It's celebrated with lights. You can go to a light display. You can drive through a light display. You can walk through a light display. Here in Ohio, the Ohio Renaissance Fair space is putting on a Yuletide Gala, which is, they cover the entire Renaissance Fair park with light. And yeah, even with the secular aspect of Christmas, there is family, there is community, there is, yeah, rush, headache. But at the end of it, it is family, it is community, and it is, it's hope. And sometimes that hope can be the resiliency that people need to get through the next couple of months that are darker, as there's light. So that is my entry for Vlogmas, and I don't know how many of these I'm going to make, but my goal is, let's just try to say 2 a week. So that will be 8 4 weeks, 8 entries. So peace out, YouTubes.